The Flash, Season 6, Episode 3, titled Dead Man Running. Now, this episode, I won't lie, is the weakest episode of the season so far. This episode, for me, I just watched it, and nothing in this episode really hooked me. I mean, there's a couple of interesting things. It's just the execution of it just felt uninteresting about it. I mean, the stuff doing with Killer Frost and her having to fear dying and hearing about Crisis moving up the date. You know, for her, that for me, like, okay, that's an understandable reason. But it just felt they did it in such a dull way that I just couldn't get really vested with that storyline. The villain of the week is just a walking zombie. So he's uninteresting. There's so many things that happens in this episode that could have been great. It's just the execution, really. And there's just some storylines. I'm like, okay, I don't really care about this. I mean, the stuff doing with Ralph and his mom, I could have lived out pretty much. I get it. You go with these cast members and you want them at least to do something each episode, but the story just felt out of place with the rest of the episode, really. There's a couple of cool scenes. I mean, spectacle-wise, it's pretty nice. They introduced to the new Harrison Wells. This time it's Harrison Dash Wells, who's kind of like an Indiana Jones type character, looking for artifacts and all that. And it's I like this version so far. First impressions, all that. The big bad of the season, Bloodsplat. I need to start googling this guy's name, the comic book character's name. Anyway, so far I felt like I get it. They want to do their version of Mr. Freeze about, like, you know, he's dying and. You know, he's dying and he's going to do whatever he takes to make him live because he wants to live on and, you know, doesn't want to die of cancer, basically. And I get it, but he felt so cartoony, and he just felt so like it. It seems like the performance is, I'm the bad guy, so you, and it's I'm playing the big bad. I'm playing the bad guy, so I'm going to play as so vividly. It's going, and I just like to the top. Even like scenes where it's just Barry and big blood splat. They call it blood splat for the time. And blood splat could have been good. Could be interesting, but it just this entire episode is good things, but disappointments. There's nothing that grit me and all that. And all that. So yeah, this episode is a letdown for me.